The anticipation is building for UFC 302 as the fight card shapes up impressively for what promises to be a thrilling night in Newark. Originally, number 1 ranked Arman Tsarukyan was slated for a title bout, but has declined the opportunity on short notice. Stepping into the spotlight is the seasoned contender Dustin Poirier, known as the Diamond, who is eager to challenge the current champion at 155 pounds, Islam Makhachev. This matchup is setting the stage for an electrifying main event at the UFC 302 pay-per-view.
How does Dustin do against Islam? It's very hard because Islam, I believe, is a better striker than Khabib. And he's just as good at the grappling exchange too, and he's not going to play this game and have sloppy stand-up. So I'm kind of curious what was going to happen to Dustin next. He is older. He's not a spring chicken, so I'm sure his window is slowly closing, as all athletes' windows are slowly closing when they reach that age, that prime age of mid-30s.
Yeah, and obviously you've made it clear kind of over the past couple of days you'd like to fight in June and against Dustin Poirier after his win. Is that what you're hoping for right now?
Yeah, because I know Dustin it's not deserve the title fight, but we don't have any option right now. Everybody busy. I want to fight, I want to fight 3 times in the year. That's why I just have to call someone, and Poirier is free now, and he showed like excellent performance, scored a beautiful knockout. That's why he's free now, he's healthy, and I asked him to fight in June maybe.
And he had a really interesting response. I don't know if you'd seen it at all, but he said you're the only guy available right now and he wants to do 3 fights a year. So I'm curious, what's your reaction when a fighter has this kind of like, yeah, he'll do mentality?
I mean, that's on him. I've done more in the sport of mixed martial arts than he has. I've been around a long time. I was doing this before it was cool, and I'm still here, still here doing it at the highest level.
Fans and fighters alike are marking their calendars for this must-see event, which is fast becoming a highlight of the UFC calendar. Also on the same card, the excitement for UFC 302 continues to mount, as the fight card fills out with compelling matchups, including a highly anticipated co-main event between former middleweight champion Sean Strickland and Paulo Costa. This bout, scheduled for 5 rounds, promises fireworks as both fighters look to rebound from recent defeats and reassert themselves as contenders in the middleweight division. Strickland, known by his moniker Tarzan, is making his return to the octagon after a disappointing split decision loss to Dricus du Plessis at UFC 297, a defeat that ended his brief reign as champion. Despite his initial reluctance, Strickland has accepted the matchup against Costa, signaling his readiness to climb back to the top of the division. His recent training videos and comments indicate he's in high spirits and more motivated than ever.
You guys, I like Costa. Costa's nice. He's a funny guy. He makes me laugh. He's pro free speech. I like that guy. But I'm going to make that dirty Brazilian bleed.
On the other side, Paulo Costa, nicknamed the Eraser, is also looking to bounce back. His last fight, a unanimous decision loss to Robert Whittaker in February, showcased his resilience, but highlighted areas for improvement. Costa is known for his aggressive style and knockout power, making this matchup against Strickland's precision and outspoken bravado a stylistic clash that fans are eager to see. The animosity between the two fighters has been building, with Strickland making bold statements about making Costa bleed, and claiming that even Brazilian fans have turned their backs on Costa. These comments add an extra layer of intensity to the fight, as Strickland aims to not only win, but also to win over the Brazilian crowd by defeating one of their own. UFC 302, set to take place in June, will be headlined by a lightweight showdown between Islam Makhachev and Dustin Poirier, making it a stacked card with both title implications and personal vendettas playing out. Fans can expect a night of intense competition and drama, as these top fighters vie for victory and redemption in their respective divisions.